Hello YouTube, NGS here. One of my friends, Super Saiyan Naruto 101, has requested this video, and I said, hey, I'll do that for the guy anyway. But he wanted me to talk about the Tenkaichi series, do an overview video like I did for Clash and so I'm going to talk about it. Currently there are, I think, 3 Budokai Tenkaichi games released now, and there's a 4th one. Well, I don't consider it a 4th one, but it's called Dragon Ball Raging Blast. But I'm going to talk about the 3 games so far and, how it's evolved, how it's got down, but let's just get on to that later. The first DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi game, it's known as Sparking or Sparkling in Japan. Basically, in Japan, it's a totally different series of games. In America, they keep the Budokai thing, probably because they said they wanted to get more fans in it. But when a lot of people saw Budokai Tenkaichi, they're like, oh, okay, this is probably going to be Budokai 4. But it's a totally new game, and a lot of people said Budokai 1 sucked. And for the most part, it did. It had a lot of people, I don't know how many, but it wasn't that much, but there are a lot of reasons why it sucked. The fighting wasn't that great, there was no transformations, you had to synthesize Potaras and stuff, and a lot of people just hated that game because of the story and stuff, and it was just so different because they're accustomed to Budokai 3, and then they had to get into this. That's why I didn't like Budokai Tenkaichi 1. But then we move on to Budokai Tenkaichi 2. My freaking god, what a big ass improvement, people. Like, no joke. It's just incredible, Budokai Tenkaichi 2. They added so many characters, and it's just phenomenal. The story mode itself, it's in a flying thing, similar to Budokai 3, sort of like that, but it's different because you can fly around with all your friends and stuff, like Yamcha, Tien, Trunks, and stuff, so that was pretty cool. It was released on the PS2 and the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii version was really hard to get used to, and it was really difficult, but, it was just and I really didn't like the Wii version of it. Then we move on to DragonballZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3. This is my favorite game. Probably this is my favorite Dragon Ball Z game for the PS2. Actually, just console game in general, except for Legacy of Goku 2. But this game is just, it's amazing. Like, the game is really cheap. It's like, what, 20 bucks, 15 bucks? Go pick it up if you haven't already bought this game. It is, in my opinion, one of the ultimate DBZ games. It's just everything. They go down to every minute thing. You have all the stories, you have all the movies, you have all the sagas, Dragon Ball GT. They give finally backstory to Dragon Ball, which was really nice, and you get to meet one of Akira Toriyama's past manga works. Her name is Arale, or Arali, or whatever you want to call her, but she's in the game, and it was really interesting because I read Dr. Slump, and I was like, hey, wait, is that Arale? And I'm like, yeah, so Arale's in the game, and I was really happy. You have every single character in DBZ you could possibly think of. You've got Goku, as usual, Chi-Chi, Pan, General Tao, General Blue, Pilaf, all these people, every single person in Dragon Ball you can think of is in this game. Like, no joke. One of the bad things is those useless characters, like they had a lot of useless characters, like Frieza Henchman 1, Frieza Henchman 2, stuff like that. But overall, it was a lot of characters, tons of transformations, fusions, everything. In my opinion, it's the ultimate DBZ game. So if you haven't already picked up Budokai Tenkaichi 3, definitely pick that game up. It is a definitely awesome game, and it just recreates the anime to a really great extent. The graphics reminded me of the show. It was just a good game, you guys. I still play Budokai Tenkaichi 3 to this day, and the fights, the combos are just so perfect. It feels just like DBZ when Goku does that, when he's punching the opponent, and then he does that, the leg sweep. I've been saying this for a long time, but yeah, it does feel like DBZ, because once you master it, man, it's so perfect. They just complete everything, like the rapid fast attacks to the, when you do a combo, you punch your opponent and it has like a rush where you can run over there, hit them from the back, hit them from up, down, it's just really awesome. Every single character you can think of is in this game, you guys. And then we've got Dragon Ball Raging Blast, which is coming out for the 360 and the PS3. A lot of people said it's Tenkaichi 4. It's not Tenkaichi 4. It's more or less Budokai Tenkaichi series on the next-gen consoles. Like, they improved a lot of the stuff. They added 2 new exclusive characters. They improved the graphics. The graphics are just crystal fucking clear. It's so perfect. And the actual, the fights, I've seen a lot of gameplay, and it looks like a really promising game. It's gonna be worth my $60. I was bitching at this game because they're not adding anything new, and for the most part they aren't adding anything new. But a lot of people are just gonna be playing this because it has online, and it's just finally, you get to play online. I mean, on the Wii, do not get me started. The Wii, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Do you think Phantasy Star Universe on the 360 lags a lot, which it does? Try playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the Wii. My god, what the hell? Every second is lag, even if you have the best connection possible. I'm sorry, it will lag that game. But Raging Blast 360 PS3, perfect connection. I mean, come on. And a lot of people are complaining, saying, oh, why is it on the Xbox? It should be exclusive to the PS3. Now, I admit, since I don't have a PS3, I'm gonna get one soon. I admit it would have been better if it was just a PS3 exclusive, because the Budokai series and the Tenkaichi series were big for the PS2. And they could have added a lot more stuff, and the graphics would have been just amazing. Like, they have to, like, for multi-platform games, they're not using the full advantage of the PS3, you guys. Like, the PS3 game, the discs, can hold 25 gigabytes, or if it's dual layered, 50 gigabytes. The 360 and the Wii discs, only 8 gigabytes. Do you know how much content you can put on a 50 gigabyte PS3 game? Like, just, it'd be phenomenal. They can make Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the PS3, just enhance everything. It would have been an amazing game. That's what I wanted them to do, but Atari believes they'll sell more copies on the 360, which makes sense. But, you know, anyway, I'm looking forward to Raging Blast a lot. I cannot wait to get it for Christmas. This was my overview on the Budokai Tenkaichi series, you guys. It's a great series of games. Definitely pick up Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Raging Blast if you have a PS3 or an Xbox 360. They're going to be good games, you guys. I guarantee you Budokai Tenkaichi 3 will be a good game for you. If you want any more overview series, such as the Budokai series, the Kingdom Hearts series, you know, anything you guys want, because I really like to thank you guys for getting me to over 2,000 subscribers. So, you know, a couple of requested videos aren't that bad. So, you know, tell me what you want and I'll do it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later.